Hey, what's up? This is Liam from Cancer Bats. You're listening to Stubble the New Growth. In music.
Alright, hey, this is Jeff. Come for the land of the ice and snow. Alright. Midnight train and the horse winds blow. Alright, hey.
Hammer of the gods.
Hey, this is Jeff with Stubble, and I'm hanging out with
Liam from Cancer Bats.
What's up, man? Hey, man, welcome to Oakland.
Thank you.
Not a bad little joint to hang out with. We're at the Metro House, the Metro Operahouse. Is that what they're calling it these days?
I don't know what you guys call it. I call it a fun place to hang out,
dude.
Party.
So, dude, we just called the set, man. You guys kicked ass.
Thanks,
that was
man.
a great set. I didn't know what to expect coming in. So
I had no idea what to expect either.
Kick off of the tour, you were with DEVILDRIVER, Baptized in Blood. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, and Canadian brothers. But yeah, for us, I mean, it's like.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Toronto, from Canada.
All right.
But yeah, we don't do a ton of metal tours like this.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird. So I mean, you know, like you're into like that same like where like Alexa's on Fire and bands like that, right? So that was a weird little matchup, but not really.
No, that was the thing. Like we started and it just went off. Like kids were up for it.
So you guys
adults were up for it. Let's not even say kids. Grown ass men were taking off their shirts and punching their best friends in the face. That was what Oakland was doing. I will say this though. Oakland Circle Pit, so I thought it was gonna be like Circle Pit, and it was gonna go off. But I feel like it was more like intense push mosh. You got
a little bit better pit than the bands before you. They didn't know what they were doing before that.
You know how to call out the pit. This is what I was gonna say. We were kind of talking about this before, but the only other like kind of metal tour that we've ever done anywhere near this is Bullet for My Valentine. Yeah. In 2008, we toured with them. But the reason why I know how to get a pit going is because Bleeding Through was on that tour, and Brandon Scapati took me under his wing and taught me how to command a metal crowd. He was like, you don't ask these people, you don't ask them to start a pit, you tell them. You say, I want a pit right fucking now.
I gotta say, you got a good stage presence, man. I don't know, that's why you got a lot of metal in you. I mean, you honestly do. So you guys listen to Lamb of God or any of those? I
love Lamb of God.
Dude. You did a great job, man. You commanded the crowd.
Thank you.
Yeah, you rocked it, dude. I was impressed. I'm honestly gonna say that.
Quiet little Canadian
So you guys got a new album out?
Yeah. It just came out in April last year.
Yeah, so you guys are in the middle of that. So you writing a new one? You got a new one coming out?
Starting to think about it.
So what's the name of it?
It's called Bears, Mares, Scraps, and Bones.
Okay, and there's a cool little cover of Sabotage on there. Whose idea was that?
We tucked that in right at the end.
Whose idea was that? Was that like, you know, a producer, or were you guys like...
No, that was me. We were doing a bunch of festivals up in Canada, and we just thought it'd be fun to add something to our set, you know what I mean? Just have a song that get the party started, have everyone
It's a good cover. The video is even good. I mean, I gotta say that up until the end, I was like, did they get the real Beastie Boys? Obviously they didn't, yeah. I was tricked. Gotcha.
That was the original plan, was to try and get them, and we sent the email. We sent the email out there like, hey, would you guys want to do this? And then never heard anything back. So we're like, we can make it funny without them even being in it. But it's funny that you mentioned that about Criminal Records.
Right.
Because our drummer...
he looks like a felon.
Well, he looks like a bit of a shady guy.
No, he doesn't.
His name is Mike Peters.
Okay, Mike.
And at the Sarnia border, there's like a warrant for a Michael Peters. Because it's a popular name in Canada. There's a lot of Mike Peters out there.
Yeah.
And so like the first time we went in, they were just like, come in the room with us. And Mike's like, what do you mean, you know? So they take him in and they shake him down like, you know, you have warrants for your arrest and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, do you have any tattoos on your forearms? Because that's what it says in the guy's profile. And at the time, Mike didn't. So he was like, no, I don't have any tattoos. And they were like, okay, it must be a different Mike Peters. But every time we go to the border, and they're like, are you the Mike Peters with all the, like, criminal charges? And he's like, no. Like,
and they just say, okay?
Yeah, and then they're just like,
okay.
Okay.
Wow. What if he is? So, yeah, well, what's the direction you guys are going to go in?
I feel like we'll keep mixing it up, you know? Because I think, like, those dudes are down with the fact that we sound punk, you know, or sound like Black Flag, and they like the fact that we have some metal in it. And then we go and tour with Rise Against, and their kids are stoked that we have metal.
All right, you got anything you want to add?
Check us out on more metal tours from now on.
Or any tour for that matter.
Yeah.